I've created an advanced AI that helps you go from no views to viral views within weeks. It creates viral hooks based on your niche, target audience, and personality, and then writes out your entire script, including visual instructions and headline instructions for you. Sounds pretty epic. Now, in case you don't know me, my name is Tornow. I've been in the industry since 2011, 12-ish. I've built two multiple seven-figure businesses on the backbone of organic content creation. I've worked with over 3,000 entrepreneurs, business owners, and people who wanted to start their own business, help them build brands, make their first 10K a month, 50K a month, even all the way up to 100K and 500K a month. So the least to say is I have quite a lot of experience when it comes to content creation. My entire life has been content creation over the last decade or so. And I've actually built this personal GPT called Ava to initially help me with my own business. I kind of programmed it with all my knowledge from over 12, 13, 14 years of experience in brand building, human psychology, and algorithms. And it's gotten me to 35 million views. It grew my second Instagram account to over 235,000 followers and made me over 10 million cash collected that we cracked in 2023. Now, I've seen other creators build similar GPTs that are much more rudimentary and much more surface level. So I learned from that, and I really wanted to build something that is really, really in depth and actually works instead of just sounding generic and weird. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it works here, because I kind of thought, after using it for myself, I'm like, this is too good to just use it for myself. So I tested it out with my clients, and the results were absolutely amazing. Now, my clients range from complete beginners who've never created a viral video, or any video for that matter, in their lives before, all the way to people who've already been creating content for a while, all the way to big influencers who already are familiar with creating a lot of content and the ideation, the creative process that goes behind it. And the results were absolutely off the charts. Also, shout out here to all my clients who've been testing it alongside with me. I really appreciate you. Anyways, I'm giving this to you right now for free in this video. You're gonna learn exactly how to use this custom GPT, and it will be absolutely awesome. So let me give you a full breakdown on how to use Ava so you can go viral too. The first thing it does is you just load it up. It will ask you, well, actually you will press the button to help me out, and then it will ask you, what is your niche? It's programmed to keep things super short and sweet. At first it was all like rambly. I'm like, don't waste my time. Just ask me straight up what niche I want to create content for. So I'm just gonna make something up. I don't know, I'm just gonna say dating advice for women. The next thing that it's programmed to ask me is more about my target audience. And this is something where you really want to go into great detail. Don't just be like, women. Obviously, give it as much detail about your audience as possible so the text doesn't come out as generic. So I'm just going to say women in their 30s, professionals with a career focus who want to meet the right man without wasting their time with players. So let's see what comes out there. Great choice, mate. I programmed it to speak like me, by the way. If you don't want it to call you mate, just let it know. What style of content are you aiming for? I'm just gonna say educate and some inspire. It's programmed to ask you that because obviously it should really tailor a script for the exact piece of content that you want to make. You press enter, and then the next thing it's going to ask you is what platform you want to make content, because Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok are kind of like the main platforms, but they can vary a little bit. Now, if you're like me, I don't mind because I'm posting content on all of them, so I'm just going to say any. And then that is basically it. Now, the cool thing is, what it does now is it researches the entire web. Plus, it researches with a heavy focus on things like socialblade.com, viralfinder.com, and so on and so forth to find out the 10 best performing hooks, ideas for hooks, and it also, and this is kind of like the little extra thingy that I gave it, it gives it a viral score based on how likely each and every idea is to actually go viral. So you can see here it spits out, all right, champ, here are 10 viral video content ideas tailored to professional women in their 30s seeking meaningful relationships. So now it's programmed to give you 10 different options that you can pick from. This isn't even close to everything yet. This is already amazing because I've actually seen the biggest thing that holds creators back is the ideation process. They just don't know what kind of content they could make. So getting 10 viral videos ideas is absolutely amazing, including a viral score there. Now, but it's going to ask you to pick one. So it says which one resonates with you the most. So I'm just going to say I don't know, which one are we going to pick? I like the first one. 5 red flags professional women should never ignore in dating. So I'm just going to say 1. Now, the cool thing is it's actually asking you if you have any personal experience that comes into mind with this topic. Now, you don't have to have any personal experience. You could just say no. But for the sake of example, let me just make something up. Yes, I once met a guy in front of Starbucks. And at first he seemed great, but then after 5 minutes, I immediately recognized a couple of red flags. And that's great because it saved me a lot of time. Just a quick personal anecdote. And what it does now is it spits out an entire script for you with the hook, the main part, a call to action, and the summary at the end. Plus, it incorporates your personal experience into it. So let's have a look at what it says. Here's the hook. Here's the introduction. Here's the main content. Red flag number 1, red flag number 2. It has an inspire and educate part in there, and then it has a short call to action in there. What I've actually programmed it to do is to give a short, abrupt call to action because it's all about watch time. And a big mistake I've seen, over the years of content creation, that people have a super long call to action and then people just scroll away. So it's not only focused on giving you viral ideas, but also focused on maximizing watch time for your short form videos. Now, one of my all-time favorite things it does is at the end it asks, let me know if the tone fits or if you'd like it tweaked, more casual, more professional, or anything in between. So I'm just going to say more professional, please, and it will spit out the exact same script for you, but it will make it more professional for you. And that is ultimately why you can make it sound like you, plus the fact that it's based on your own personal experience that you gave it earlier. Now, we're not even done yet. Not even close. The way Ava is programmed to create these viral scripts for you is not just anything or any random like 5 bullet points thingy. I actually fed it my entire documentation from over 12, 13, 14 years of experience on how to create viral scripts. So this is not just here's a bunch of instructions, make a script. I actually fed it my entire database on how to go viral, and based on that, it creates the scripts for you. What I love about that database, it's also programmed to give you visual instructions on how to shoot, including the little headlines you should post at the top of the screen. So all you gotta ask it now is, can you give me visual instructions, ? And now it spits out the exact script plus visual instructions. Now, you don't have to take all the visual instructions. Maybe sometimes you want to shoot it a little bit differently, but obviously it's super duper helpful. My favorite part is that it gives you the overlay text at all points of the video, because the overlay text, that's usually something that people get wrong. Now, hold on a second, Max. I don't want to show my face, though. I'm doing this whole thing faceless. Well, no problem, because Ava got you there as well. All you got to do is ask it, can you give me a faceless version of this script? And it will give you all the instructions, including the visual instructions, in a way so you do not need to show your face. Have a look at what it spits out here. Now, the communication that Ava will be using with you is always charming yet to the point. I wanted it to sound kind of like me, but also not ramble as much as me. It will also occasionally call you mate or champ, which is how I would communicate with you. Plus, my favorite part is sometimes it even says GG, so I'm just gonna say you're perfect. I don't know, thank you so much, Ava, I love it. And the response is, oh champ, you're making me blush. I love it. Now imagine how much time Ava will save you per day, per week, per month, because it does all the ideation for you, all the scripting for you. Imagine the possibilities for your business when you now can create much more content, much better content in much, much shorter time. This is my gift that I've been using myself for you to the entrepreneurial community. Now, if you want to get access to Ava, all you got to do is click the link down in the description below. It will bring you straight to Ava, and all you got to do is thank me. It's entirely for free. I've literally worked with the best AI content creators in the world. I've hired some of the best tech people in the world to help me with the implementation, and I've also employed some of the best copywriters in the world to help us with that. This is my gift for you, the entrepreneurs out there that are crushing, that are hustling, that are trying to live their dreams. So shout out to you. Ava down in the description below. Talk soon.